join a family company. These are the red flags that you should be aware of and pay attention to before signing on a dotted line and making a commitment to an organization that might fail in its capacity to support you. Number one, ambiguity around authority. There can be a big focus on background and qualifications and strategy, but it's important to understand what types of decisions an executive can make autonomously versus what types of decisions require being rubber stamped by the family. Number two is limited upward mobility. In some cases, families view being a member of the family as a qualification for executive leadership. If this is the case, that if you aspire to be a CEO or other C-suite position in a family company, those positions may only be available to family members. And it's important to understand if that's how the family in question is running their business. Number three is resistance to change. In many cases, families really focus on a care for their community, and as a result of that, they keep long-term executives that can be entrenched in the way that they've managed their business for years. If you're being hired as a change manager to pivot the business into new directions, and you see long-tenured executives, it's worth exploring whether or not the business truly has the capacity to make the changes that they're hiring you to bring on board. Number four, inadequate governance. In some family companies, there can be poorly defined lines on what differs between family, ownership, and business. When these things get blurred, decisions can be blurred, and it can make the executive's role difficult when understanding how to effectively make decisions for the business. Number five is conflict. Conflict in a family enterprise is distinct from other types of conflict in non-family businesses. The nature of family changes the nature of conflict, and the behaviors of family members can seem irrational as decisions might not necessarily align with standard business thinking. As you're looking at a family company, consider the stakeholders in the business and whether or not they are aligned with the decisions for the business in the future. Family companies have an excellent value proposition in the talent marketplace, but they need to be effective storytellers that entice people in the market to join their organization and feel like there's a true opportunity for their career in a family company. That said, when families go into the talent market, they can oftentimes muddle their message and not thoroughly think through what bringing on a non-family executive is going to mean for their current organization and family members running the company. It's important to consider the red flags we've listed in these videos: ambiguity, limited upward mobility, resistance to change, inadequate governance, and conflict, and whether or not any of those 5 flags exist within a family company and how to mitigate those risks before bringing non-family people on board. At Strandberg, our process looks not only at the strategy of the organization and what qualifications are going to be needed from new executives to achieve that strategy. We're also looking at the unique nature of family enterprise, the unique risks that they face when bringing on non-family executives, and how to navigate around those things to ensure the greatest likelihood of success when bringing new people up.